Um, Even though I picked the Bears for the upset yesterday, I did that strictly off where they was gonna be playing at, a new quarterback, talking about Trey Lance for the 49ers, and I know Bear got a defense. That was the three reasons why I took the Bear for the upset yesterday. Because I know Trey Lance is a little to no experienced quarterback going in a hostile environment, Soldier Field, playing against a Bears defense. But when I was watching the game, I had some questions. And I mean, I know I'm not at practice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not at practice. I wasn't in OTAs. I wasn't in training camp. But my biggest question was, why in the world would John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan, and whoever else make these decisions for the 49ers sit down Jimmy G, a healthy Jimmy G, for a little to no experience Trey Lance? I mean, Jimmy G got y'all to the Super Bowl. Then last year, he was a game away from the Super Bowl. And you mean to tell me during the offseason, y'all make a mysterious move and start Trey Lance? And I always question that. But I said, you know what? I'm not in practice. Maybe they see something I don't. We'll wait and see. And I understand yesterday was the first game. People saying, oh, you shouldn't overreact. But it's just what I seen. It's some keys I seen. He completed 50% of his throws. I believe he had let me see. He had 13 carries for 54 yards, no touchdown, one interception. Like, he played horrible. He played horrible. And then, he got a lot of pressure on him because he know whether it's an elephant in the room. Jimmy G is sitting over there looking at him over his shoulders. And they might give him 8 games in if they would take it that far, because once you get 8 games in the season, playoff implications is starting to. So I don't know if they're going to give him that long. But I'm still questioning what I seen yesterday. Why would they make that decision? Like, that just was and Jimmy G, I'm sure he's saying, and they kept Jimmy G around. Because, they could have just released him. It would have freed up a lot of cap space for them to bring in other players. If they was all in for Trey Lance, they could have went all in with him, got a couple backups, some regular guys. But y'all got a starting quarterback sitting behind Trey Lance, right? That's pressure. You know what I'm saying? But still, I don't know what they seen in practice. I don't know why this decision came. Jimmy G, they left him in the building. They reconstructed his contract. But I'm just lost after what I seen yesterday. I mean, everybody and their mama lost money on taking the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? Talking about defense and all this and all that. But they defense is solid as always. But I knew I took the bad for the upset. I just seen, you know what I'm saying? Because I was wondering, and I'm still wondering. Maybe throughout the season, my answer will be answered. But right now, I don't understand why they made the mistake of sitting a Super Bowl quarterback down, somebody who went to the Super Bowl and almost made it to the Super Bowl another year, and a great player. I'm not gonna say he's no top tier quarterback, but Jimmy G is a great game manager, and you can win with Jimmy G. You can win now with Jimmy G. Trey Lance maybe was somebody for the future. I mean, I know y'all took him in the first round, but come on, bro. Y'all gonna sit this man down and start this man, and what he did yesterday when laid an egg and sold the field, he didn't even play well. He only completed 50% of his passes. As a matter of fact, a little under 50%, because he went 13 for 28 for 100 and something yards. Like, I just don't get it, bro. I don't know which I was thinking. I feel sorry for the 49ers fan, because I know they probably on my side. Like, what's going on, John Lynch? Why would you make the decision? Kyle Shanahan, what's going on? And so that's just my question. We're going to see what's going on in week 2 and the rest of the season. But Trey Lance better get it together, man. Because if not, by week 5 or 6, Jimmy G will be knocking on the door. Jimmy G will be back as signal caller. And then, see, when you make moves like that, I'm going to be honest with you. See, when you make moves like that, you got to be very, very careful. And I'm talking about John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan. Because you can lose the whole locker room with something like that. You can lose the whole locker room with a move like that. Because you got these guys in the locker room who love Jimmy G. They've made this clear that they love Jimmy Garoppolo. He's a great teammate. He's a great guy in the locker room. He's a great locker room guy. And that means a lot. And so you can lose the whole locker room because you got guys saying like, okay, this guy got us to a Super Bowl, he got us to an NFC Championship game, and you mean to tell me you're going to sit him down for a little to no experienced quarterback that just come in the league a year ago? You could lose the whole locker room like that, man. You could have guys ready to leave, man. Guys that might have was going to re-sign, Debo Samuel and all them. You get them boys to start saying, look, man, the front office is making bad decisions, and I don't want to be here no more. You know, you got to be careful making decisions like that, man, because what I seen yesterday, if I played for the 49ers or if I was a 49er fan, I'd be upset right now. And I have a lot of questions. I know we make, like I say, we shouldn't overreact. This week one, but we gonna see, man. And as we make it through the season, if this is what we continuously see, man, y'all made a big mistake, John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan. Y'all better get it together, man.